Gold, I know there's a lot going through your head right now. Historic breakthrough season comes to an end. Your girls fought today too, and we're right back in it. What's going through your head, in the seconds after it kind of officially is over?
It's a great question about what's going through my head, Eric. Right now, I'm still thinking about Laney's shot, and we would have done the same thing in a heartbeat. But honestly, I'm very proud, truly, of how strong they came out today. I mean, we dug ourselves a pretty deep hole yesterday, and it was going to take a lot to dig out of that, and we were on our way. And I was very happy to see their fight today. With a young team, sometimes you're not quite sure what's gonna show up, but I'm proud.
You knew going into the day you were going to have to do some work. You had 6 teams to climb, 6 strokes, and they did. That first 9, they really got back in it. I mean, talk about what, as a coach, how proud you were for them to come out and post a score and to really get in the thick of things.
Yeah, it was exciting. I mean, Jensen was very focused from the get-go, and she looked to hit it. She hit it a lot more solid today early. I mean, she had a really good look for birdie on 1, her first hole 10. Had a good look on 11. I mean, she just kept having looks, and I knew she was just bound to make one. So she was a lot more settled in today, and then everybody pretty much got off to a good start except Reggae, but I knew that Reggae was hopefully going to settle in. I mean, she's one of my most mature players out there. So I was very proud for how they started and felt like we could build some momentum, and the birdies kind of kept coming, which was great. And then I knew one was tough. Like one I think has played the toughest all week. So making the turn, I was curious to see how we would handle 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we needed some putts to drop on 4, I think, to kind of get that momentum back, and we didn't. But I mean, they played hard today. Like they really, really did. And that's all I asked for us to stick with our process, hit our greens, go under par on the par 5s today like we talked about, and just play as hard as we could and see where we landed.
I know there's disappointment. You want to be tomorrow, you want to keep going, but it was a historic season. It's the first time in nearly 30 years, and you're going to return this whole group back next year. I mean, give me your thoughts on getting here and now setting that foundation and hoping to build off that.
It's a huge first step for this team to have this experience, and they're all very upset, very disappointed right now, and it hurts. I think it hurts for all of us. Everybody woke up this morning and wanted to fight hard for us to be able to play tomorrow and have another day here on this golf course, but wasn't meant to be, and we've learned so much. So it's exciting to know that these 5 are coming back, and we have another strong player joining us next fall that I think will really help, and we're just going to build on this. I mean, this was a strong wall to punch through, and I mean, I thought they handled this week, that first day, I thought they handled it really well. I think expectations might have shot up a little bit yesterday, and then again today we got back to it and did our thing. So I'm excited to really build on this and sit down and look at what we learned, what we can build on for next year, and just keep going.
And last one, I know you touched on Laney a little bit. I know there was disappointment there at the end, but to even get in there, she was 2 strokes down with 3 holes to go, and she goes birdie, pars when she's in the bunker, and then birdies again. That fight's got to be encouraging for you to know she's going to be in those situations again.
Absolutely. I mean, Laney was in a good frame of mind today, and she had no idea where she was, and I was not about to tell Laney where she was. We were just trying to keep her steady, and she hit a great 7-iron in. I mean, Laney can just kill it, and so she had very short iron in on 7 and had a nice look at eagle. 8, I mean, I could tell she was starting to get a little nervous, and again, she didn't know where she was, but she knew something was up. She knew something was up, and then she rolled in a beautiful putt on 9 to get the opportunity to do that. And as soon as she's like, "What's happening?" And I said, "I think you just made that to maybe go in a playoff." And she goes, and her face just dropped. And so that was fun. I mean, she handled it well. She bombed it down the fairway, and we're sitting there, and we played to win. We played to win, and we would do it again in a heartbeat. So immensely proud of her. This one's going to hurt, I think, for a little bit for her, but when she sits back and thinks about it, she's going to be proud of herself.
Good job, Golda.